Hello, this is FMA2, and welcome back to Let's Play Odin Spear, where today we have a need for speed, and we are going into the magical land of the fairies. Well, let's see how this is gonna go. Hope you brought some gas. Fairyland. Once upon a time in the starlit forest far, far away, fairies lived under the protection of a queen resembling flowers, like a fleeting fantasy. Ooh. So it's a biodiesel car we're playing as.
Princess Mercedes, where have you been?
She's been in the garage.
You're quite persistent, aren't you, old man?
Aw, so dainty.
Wait, Mercedes.
Mother.
Wherever are you off to? With my precious bow.
Frog
Yeah, I gotta kill them all.
Yes, I see. 'Tis necessary to exterminate those pests that eat the little
So it
fairies.
seems the fairies are very racist towards
But
frogs.
you should leave that task to the soldiers, dear.
I just want to improve my skills with the bow, so I can join you
How
on the
noble.
battlefield.
Mercedes, I cannot take you along when we battle the Demon Lord.
No!
Because he can crush you in his hand.
Mercedes, you are young. You need to learn this. You mustn't be eager to go to war without even knowing why we are fighting.
So, why are
Good
we
question.
fighting?
We, born from the forest, cannot live without phosons, our source of life.
Oh,
Melvin,
hello, Melvin.
Phosons are magic elements generated by nature. They are rare outside the forest. Since we have collected them from around the world, we are gifted with prosperity.
Makes sense.
The Demon Lord has declared war on us so that he may obtain our treasure.
Is that what he wants?
Our greatest treasure, the cauldron, will give him enormous power.
So, that's
Yeah,
why
he
he's
wants the
attacking?
cauldron.
Mercedes, I shall entrust you with my precious bow. It will be your responsibility to protect the country while I am away.
Yay, interim queen!
Yes, Mother. I understand. So, I'll be off hunting now.
Bye, Mom! Just gonna fly away!
Oh dear, I wonder if that child understood anything I told her.
'Tis a problem. She has no idea of her position and what is expected of her.
Melvin, you are her cousin. She treats you as a brother. Please help her become a good queen.
Well, surely Melvin will help her out.
As you wish. I shall make it my duty to assist Princess Mercedes in any way possible.
Well, it's good to know that Mercedes has an ally in her cousin Melvin. Meanwhile, in Ringford Forest, where we have our tutorial with Mercedes, who, unlike the previous two and the next two characters, can fly. So you just press X twice in midair, and yeah, she can fly. And in order to go down, you have to press down, and or you can just press X. So very useful. Again, unlike other characters, she has a bow, so she can just shoot that. And if you mash it, it's pretty much rapid fire. Now, unlike other characters, she doesn't have POW, so in order for her to restore it, she has to get all the way down. So you kind of have to do this. It's not that bad, but there are ways of changing that. And it looks like monsters have appeared. So we got some frogs here. So if we hold this, we get a homing spread shot. Well, it's not really homing, but yeah, it's homing. So you get a spread shot. It's very good. And, it's very good. Oh, it has it's very powerful for this point in the game. And again, these frogs, you should not have too much trouble with these guys. Mercedes is pretty much all about fighting at a range. And if we press down while this, we get a ground shot, which is very useful. And unfortunately, since she's a flyer, she has a bit of trouble with traction on the ground. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it's pretty simple with Mercedes. I mean, you know, like she's one of the few, like, she's totally different from the other characters you played as. She has a gun. She has a crossbow. She's like the most intelligent person here. Why would you go face to face with a giant bear monster with a sword? You bring a crossbow to that fight, you win. And we get some nice gold. Get a Homer seed, some material if I can ever pick it up. And we got the history of Ringford. Nice little backstory. Until a relatively short time ago, the fairies and unicorns were not united in the country, but instead existed as a smaller tribe spread through the forest. Shortly after, Fairy Queen Elfaria gained control of the Cauldron. The country of Ringford showed accelerated growth and established themselves as a military power, and they just tell about the other nations. So, you know, it's good to know. So, like, that's the reason why you have all that different variation, and, you know, the unicorns and the fairies are related, right? Surely nothing bad will happen to Queen Elfaria. Surely nothing bad will happen to her.
Your Majesty, the Demon Lord has launched an assault. Our soldiers have been pushed back, and some have deserted from the front line.
Our guardian dragon is having trouble dealing with Odin's witch. We have no choice but to retreat. Your Highness, please issue the command.
The Demon Lord is in...
Gotta get out of there. Yee! Dude, he just freaking knocked them all out!
What an enormous cipher!
It's gonna crush you! Ooh! Scrawny man.
It's been a while, Elfaria. Last time you were unusually shrewd and managed to steal the cauldron away
How
from
can you steal it? It's huge.
Demon Lord Odin.
You are beautiful as ever. And yet, I regret that I will have to break your perfect neck like stepping on a lily.
I will not give you the cauldron. You will have to take it by force. Yet I cannot allow you to continue your violent and petty ways unpunished.
Say what you will. Your attempts at deception have no effect.
Yeah, he's wearing a
on
mask.
me.
And now, he's gonna crush you.
Observe this blue orb. Behold the might of the wicked-eyed Baelor. Queen.
Elfaria?
Defeat. With this, I will become absolute ruler of the world. Go, mourn the death of the fairy race.
Well, she's screwed. And she's dead. Yeah, it didn't end well for Elfaria, did it?
Princess, please compose yourself. Mother!
Shh. Now listen carefully to what I have to tell you. 'Tis very important. Mercedes, you must not look down. Raise your head high and survey the path ahead. You are the next fairy queen. Ringford will soon be in danger. If the magical kettle, the cauldron, if it draws in all the bosons, our forest and our people cannot live. The land needs a leader. You will need to revive the country and get the cauldron back from the Demon Lord. If you respect my words, you will need to choose the path of royalty over revenge. Be a queen. 'Tis difficult to place such a burden on one so young, but I know you can do it. Mother believes in you.
Mother!
'Tis my time to go.
She must now
Mercedes.
disappear to the ether.
Oh, dearest Earth, take me. I go back to whence I came, and to the beloved heavens. I will give you my name. I am Elfaria. My true name is Thimble Vetter. This awful winter shall disappear with me.
And that is how you start a book. Oh, that was amazing. I remember the first time I saw that. You know, it's just like, you have the first book, you know, it's like, oh, we're going to battle. You know, second book, we start off in hell. This book, main character, her life is totally messed up, you know? And that was great. So, yeah, we're not gonna save the game right away. We're actually just gonna go ahead and take a look at what we can do around here. You know, I'm just gonna talk to some people.
Princess Mercedes, we have so many injured that we have run out of sickbeds and medicine. What shall we do? Well,
She's not too experienced.
Let us open the Southern Imperial Villa and house the wounded there. I shall notify our mages to increase healing potion production. Princess Mercedes, I hope this is adequate.
Oh, yes.
Well, it looks like Melvin has, you know, it looks like he knows what he's doing. Oh, hey, it's Oswald. What are you doing here?
So you must be Melvin's Shadow Knight.
Pardon me. I'm not feeling well.
Remember the silent one that Oswald.
Knowing that the Demon Lord is on his way here makes me
Yeah,
nervous.
he'll snap your neck.
Do you think that girl can fulfill her duties as queen in these times of
She's right
strife?
here.
Her cousin Melvin is quite dependable. He ought to take her place.
Wow. Hey, Mr. Unicorn.
Your Majesty, I swear by my horn. I will fight to the end for Queen Elfaria.
Thank
Aww. It's a noble horsey.
Your Majesty, I'm extremely unhappy. In the past, the former queen battled with the dwarves for the cauldron. When we were defeated, we left our forges and became Lillipats. But the dwarves who escaped the fairies joined forces with the Demon Lord and made more weapons to hurt us.
Yeah, so that pretty much explains why both sides have dwarves. You know, like the ones on Odin's side have, you know, the Viking helmets, and well, these guys have little leaves on their heads. Hey, it's Polka.
Well, well. Just let me know if there's anything you need.
Well, I only have 20G, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna buy a Spirit Stone. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a Spirit Stone. Probably the best way to go. Spirit Stones are so good, as we all remember from previous chapters. Obviously, we do want to equip that up. You know, gotta get that item ring going. And just to organize my bag a bit. There we go. So, next time on Let's Play Odin Sphere, we're gonna go on and see what's happening in the next stage. So, until then, this has been F22, and I'm signing off. Have a good day.